I'm gonna throw this to you, Metuz, because I want to know what their plan was once they try to trade out there at mid.
I honestly have no idea.
Same.
I think that's
I'm
what
watching
Launders
that
wanted to
round.
hear. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching around. I'm like, what's the game plan here? And I just couldn't think of one. I don't know. Like God B, intelligent dude, but
Maybe too intelligent.
it's so next level. This team doesn't even know what's going on.
Exactly.
I think they're really relying on just like getting 3 kills right away.
That's very risky. Play,
Shock and
though.
awe, strat, out middle. Get those frags. Didn't work out. Whoa, Nico, I thought he killed his teammate in
I did
midair.
as well. Yeah, I thought he executed
Shot him right in the, something.
in the love plums.
Yes. In the gentleman's sausage.
Why have I never heard that before?
Really? You've never... I feel like that's such a British thing to say.
Honestly, never heard it.
Well, Jeremy
Shoots
Clarkson
out.
says it all the time, so that's where I got it from.
I'm not a big fan of Top Gear. That's probably why I haven't heard it.
There
Mad?
he is.
Mad?
There's the one non-fan.
What was it that London said? Triggered. I think you just got
Trigger.
I don't like this hostile casting environment.
I really want to know what Gabi would have to say about that pistol round. Like, not even being like sarcastic or anything. I just
Probably
wanna
say,
know what.
don't talk to me, Launders.
Yeah. No, if you told me to like you're a bad player, you don't even know what you're talking about, I would just be so upset because I'd be triggered because I just want to know like why, not like a rhetorical why. I'd actually want to know what he wanted to do there. Maybe it's that he was afraid of running into a stack. Maybe he, armor up hit shots. But then I'm like, armor up hit shots, why not go B, right?
Yeah.
Or even A.
What was that death?
Did you guys see Simple try for the pop flash off the
Yeah.
pole?
Off
and
the
just kind of
pole, and
flip
it was like, nope. It
Blind his
did.
teammates so he can ace.
It very nearly cost him his life as well. He got dropped down to 10 off the back of that, so it could have been very different if he had been picked off.
We've lost Oscar as well. Maybe just a quick reconnect,
Indeed.
because Nico does have a frag, so that means Oscar was killed after he got the double up there in the apartment. You can see all the carnage. But he's not back yet, and they have paused. All right, so maybe it's going to be PC crash, longer restart. Who knows? Some technical issues coming in.
Is that a
Crashed.
golden foil pixelated or
What do you mean?
like the skin? Is it pixelated? No, not really.
I don't know what that means.
Well, like like the lightning strike. The
Oh,
the,
got you,
op
got
lighting-
you. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I know what pixelated means. I didn't know what it meant in the context of CSGO's. It's all pixels, Launders. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah. Is pixelated the wrong term?
No, that's probably right. Like I said, I just didn't know what you meant by on a skin.
What's like the
like you're
doctor
saying, like
term?
the DD pats are like pixelated, right?
Well, those are purposely pixelated, but like
Yeah.
lightning strike, for example, it's like
I mean, I don't op.
it looks like it's not a high enough resolution.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Someone just put a 5x5 JPEG and submitted it to the workshop.
Stretched it first.
Yeah. Oh, the ops are pretty long. Let me just stretch it real quick. Yeah, forget aspect ratios.
This was a Tech 9 skin.
Suddenly rich.
Now it's an off skin because they wanted an off.
Well, there you go. I really want to rival Fade. Talking about real life
Oscar.
skins.
Oscar versus Chris. That Molotov.
Yo, we've seen this Molotov. I don't know. Maybe it's
annoying.
a German thing because Penta throws that Molotov constantly, and it just like conditions people to not be in connector, and then they'll realize that people will never be in connector because they're so used to the Molotov being there. And then like Penta can do different things in middle just because they know no
that's
one's in
what they did.
connector.
No, they smoked top connector, so
Yeah,
they can
yeah,
wall
the
at
top
bottom
one.
connector. Yeah, and then
Do you know how to
then
do that
there's
smoke,
no-
by the way?
Yeah.
Can you teach me after this? Because that smoke is so key.
Yeah, that's definitely the best way to smoke connector because now after they fixed smokes a few months back, there's no proper way to smoke connector anymore. You can always see over the smoke.
Yeah,
like,
it just gets you killed, honestly.
even if it lands on top step. So, ooh,
Whew.
that looked especially good because he just switched to Chris. Good job,
Yeah, it's like
Cameron.
he knew.
Problem is, Chris is on 1v4, and, well, rip. The HellRaisers keeping up the pace from Cobblestone. 4-0.
Huh? No, Mousesports won the first rounds on cobblestone, didn't they?
Yes.
That's
They
true.
were 5-0.
Although I meant more the momentum of winning the first map.
Oh,
But
gotcha,
I get
gotcha.
what you mean as well.
Sorry.
You will
Yeah,
be.
it was actually 6-0 for Mousesports at the start of Cobble. So just covered that.
Damn.
Oh, all the way to the left side window. And no smoking window. Oh, it's a save round. Okay.
Why did he switch to a knife?
Yeah, what?
I don't understand.
Who
that.
did?
Simple. He was just standing in the middle of the window and he pulled out a knife and just stood still.
Yeah, it wasn't like a quick mistake off like a grenade. Like he literally switched to his knife for 3
Well,
seconds.
Oscar was like right next to him with an op-out, so I don't know if like Simple was trying to say, hello, shoot at me, and then Oscar was supposed to capitalize, but even... I don't know.
I mean,
Like-
I get where you're going.
Like they
with
didn't
that,
want to
but
both shoot the same target
Well,
with
you
an
guys are
op, and
both
then
worse than him,
both
so
caught-
shut up.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And you know, it's a kind of a. It's kind of like, you know, it's always going to be true, and it's funny because we have to sit here and,
Saying I
think
can't
about
get
what they
better.
were thinking, and sometimes it's a mistake, and sometimes it's you know, a next gen tactic.
I think it was next
but-
gen. Silly, but next gen. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, Cubby every round.
Yep.
Angel though, all the way out though. Oh, Chris is triggered. He's triggered because Angel got all the way out a window, and good trade though.
it really ends up paying out for Mousesports in a way. Now Kutch is in a good position to strike. There's a first frag. I
Bit
think
of
he saw a second player
Bit
there.
of a lazy smoke.
How did that not hit him? If that smoke hits him, they know where he is. Smoke like went right through him.
It was through the 5-hole.
Hello?
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
Is that Meta? Is Meta's home?
You're looking for.
Can Metas come out and play?
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
In the pug
sweet.
after this.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you guys want to PR real quick?
I don't have it, Launders.
I'm just memeing, dude.
Oh, okay.
Nice meme.
Yeah, we discovered that Metas can
Oh.
mimic that voice perfectly, as the 1v3 for Gobby doesn't work
See,
out.
that's
Can't
so
even find a
that's like
frag.
that's rough, right? The 1v3, you get the bomb down, you have a little bit of time, but you don't know how fast people rotated. You don't know if someone's waiting in kitchen, so there's no really better way to play that. Like if you have like so much time and you have like information on where everybody is, then you can make a play like go kitchen. You know, he planted for cat, but still you want to get that aggressive pick first, and sometimes you just need to get the bomb down first. But considering his options, the longer that round went on, the harder it became for Godby to win it, because the closer everybody could get before they could all peek at the same time. And so HellRaisers did a good job of staying out of sight until they were actually close enough to have contact.
3 ops in play, 2 for HellRaisers. There was a thread that was made. I think it's on HLTV, and I know HLTV, you guys don't go there too much, but it's interesting. Someone said, is Oscar and Simple the best AWPing duo on any team in the world? I'm not so sure, but they'll definitely be up there. These two are pretty fantastic together, although I say that, and obviously Oscar misses the first shot. Does land the second, though, to make amends.
What even is an opping duo? Like, what
Yeah,
are
I
there?
don't know.
Having the ability to have double up setups on
Yeah.
these two players. On
Yeah,
maps.
I guess that's a fair question. Because there's just, you know, so many maps where you can have like Dust 2,
Cash.
Cash, yeah.
I mean, honestly, Smiths and
Overpass.
Shocks has been pretty scary recently. At
Smiths
least from
and
what,
Shocks,
from what
that's
I've
probably
seen
a
of.
pretty good hybrid. Yeah, but Oscar and Simple are almost like two primaries. And
Yeah.
Smiths, you know,
Oh, that
kind of-
was straight up through the legs of Nico. That op shot. So it's Simple. The teammate
You can't
here in
see
the
him.
fantastic opping duo.
If
Tries-
that jump shot had worked.
I think
that
it was
left.
trying to land on ticket, didn't take the shot real quick to have that accuracy.
Did
but I
God
don't
pick
know.
this op up?
He's not
opping again.
Makalele, right? He can't hit the jumping op shots.
Did God pick the op up or?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
but
yeah.
he threw it to Chris J. So
Yep.
who
He
is
picked up,
1
got
in
a frag of
7?
it, and
He has
then
not
dropped
been
it.
having much
Hey.
luck with this op.
That's a good point. He's a player that you typically look to for Mousesports, especially on maps like Mirage, to have a big impact. And so far, so good for HellRaisers. So you guys were discussing Shocks and Smiths, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smith's
Pretty
just
solid, I'd say.
It's just that Smith's doesn't necessarily keep up with like top one operas
Agreed. Completely
Yeah.
agree
or
with
tier
you.
one. So like so then like Oscar and Simple do. They seem like just like straight up tier one offers themselves. So it's kind of like what other teams have 2 tier one offers on their team? I mean, Smith's is probably tier one, but then like at the bottom of the tier one list, I guess.
Yeah. I think that's definitely safe to say. And also fair to say as well our previous results. But this round, Mousesports finally are getting some momentum on board. Simple has picked himself up a frag with the M4. Traded out for the AWP, of course.
I mean,
Both players coming up through connector. Why doesn't land?
finally going down. Nico has taken his time with that one. Dennis, I mean, both these players have posted up at the A ramp side of things. They slide over, and it's actually Nico from the site that gets the last kill. So Mousesports finding the second round, and I've got it. What about Makalele Fox?
Lol. Honestly, so much better to delay putting down the bomb, especially on Mirage A site, than to put it down and die like planning. Well, wait until you have 5 seconds left if you're on the bomb site. Why not? If you can get the info on where the other people are first, like way better.
Oh, look at this aggressive play here. Flash goes in, does fully blind one, but he brought friends. Nico is able to kill Angel as he pushes in. Angel had actually gone in by himself, hoping for some of that one dig magic that got them that cobble victory. Of course, fantastic aim and good positioning along with it. But I think you always need a little bit of luck when wielding that Deagle. And let's see what Simple can do. He's found 2 frags, made it a bit more costly for Mousesports, but now finding 3 in a row here.
This is identical to the first game, where HellRaisers got 3 rounds in a row after kind of having been just getting repeatedly destroyed. So Mousesports are starting to stage that comeback. And this is, I think, where I said that, you know, Mousesports needed to hemorrhage the bleeding, but this time the ball is in HellRaisers' court where they're very low on money. So they're going to have to do that here and now, or Mousesports will earn themselves a save and most likely earn a chance to actually tie up. Ooh, nice shot. But, oh, yeah, as someone mentioned in chat, I want to credit them for remembering JW and Olafmeister.
Oh,
As, yeah.
Pretty sick, yeah.
or more like flame us for forgetting.
Yeah.
Here comes the push through connector though. Kutcher is there on the stairs, but Oscar has landed the shot, and just as HellRaisers were looking rocked, it seems like they have stabilized somewhat. And there we go. They pick it up with ease. Oscar with 4 frags. And yeah, JW Olaf probably, I would say, the best.
Hard to
But I
argue
think-
that.
Despo wants to know
HellRaisers
if you're
heroes.
Australian.
Yeah, mate. I'm Australian.
There it is. You're the kangaroos in the voice.
Look at this kangaroos.
I've been said like
Instead of a
told so many
microphone, he
times-
uses a didgeridoo.
I've been told so many times that I sound different accents. Like people say I sound American, so I don't even at this
Shut
point.
up, American.
They're just flirting with you.
Yeah, that's pretty much. They're just trying to take you
Oh.
away from Crystal. They're jealous.
That's going to be lost on so many people.
Yep.
Who've just tuned in
Should have
for
watched
this
both
game.
matches today.
That's what you get.
Oh, well, Angel's already found a 2K
Oh my
on
God.
this round
Do you see that? He just stood in front of the window smoke. That is so creepy.
for Oscar.
Yeah, it looks like the whole window smoked, but it was bad, so he just like walked in front of it.
Yeah, bad window smokes get your team killed. Like, that's a quick way to lose a round. But Oscar didn't find the frag from it. Actually, then went down. Next took him out, I do believe. Chris J's found 2, so he's starting to warm up these last few rounds. He was 1-7 before they started winning the rounds. Now he's 5-9, so he's turned it around. It's Stico left in a 1 versus 3. Bomb goes down, and he will actually find next through the box as he was jumping away. So 7-4 in Mousesports. Starting to make a game of this now.
Absolutely. And will HellRaiser save? Do they feel like they're one off of a save on the part of Mousesports? I think they do.
Answer is they will not save.
Yeah.
Double scouts.
A little bit better than the buys we've seen in the past, but at the same time, Mousesports still much better chance to win the round here. I
Oh,
feel
for
like
sure.
double scouts on rifle rounds could be really good on Mirage if you can delay long enough. Like, if you don't go up against full X... Oh, okay!
Or if you can just
Well,
wrecked Chris J.
Chris J regrets the crouch.
Oh, what
and
is going
simple! Oh, jumping on jumping headshot, and another one onto Dennis. So you were saying about scouts possibly being good on Mirage? I think your point just got proven, Launders.
God, with the op, like, but they're scouts.
Oscar just literally pushes him over.
How would you even dissect what we just witnessed?
That was so sick.
I think we just give a
Like
shout
Oscar's
out. Give a
pick
shout out
and
to
then
everyone's favorite
Kevin.
mechanic.
Shout out to Kevin.
That's true. He did find all of those scout kills.
Right on time. And it's even better when you like switch them like right at the
Right when it
moment to get
happens,
the-
yeah.
I think that round could pretty much just be sent to Gaben, and like with the title, "Please Nerf Scouts."
Yeah.
Also, P.S. Thanks for fixing jumping hitboxes, because simple jumping in the air killed the other person in the air. There's some justice.
He's there again, this time with the AK-47. And look where the bomb's been dropped, the other side of the Molotov. Yes, it's an
Wow.
eco, but that is pretty much the worst place the bomb could have dropped from the T's perspective.
My name is Simple. I like
What the-
headshots.
What is this spot?
What?
No,
Yeah,
on top-
what is on the lamp?
I didn't know you could get up there.
Dude, Next loves lamp.
Today I
That's
learned
pretty cool.
bulbs and lamps could support a fully grown man's weight.
I mean, if balloons can on your favorite map, then why couldn't?
Overpass.
Favorite.
Such love.
Can you jump on the balloons?
I think the skybox stops you, but I mean, they
Oh,
block
there
you
was a
from
bug
jumping.
where you could.
So I'm sure
You could actually. You could get stuck on the balloons.
you
could jump
fly
up,
on
get
the
stuck.
birds off of train over to overpass and just land
Look
on
at
top of the
Oscar
balloons.
just standing in the window.
It's pretty
He's
manly.
standing on the frame. Or was anyway.
Yeah, backs off as the smoke lands. Tico and Connector. You can see the approaching Mousesports. About to come out of the mouse hole. That's what I call underpass when Mousesports is playing.
I'm sorry, what? Mouse hole?
There's
What do
no
you mean?
mouse hole.
Is that not what they're called?
Oh my, Nico.
Oscar back at sight. That grenade. The shallow trajectory very nearly landed right next to Next, but instead he was going to be able to plant that bomb. Oscar gets chased down from Dennis, and it's all on Simple once more. He does have a defuse kit, but no grenades to block his path in there. And, I mean, the economy the way it is, should he just be saving right now?
Yeah, that's a solid point there. I think he saw an opportunity because it came in, like the team came in forced up, and Simple, no lack of confidence. Thought, okay, maybe we'll win this 1v3, but that timer was ticking down. He was definitely running out of time there, and clear CT, clear jungle, clear A ramp, clear palace. Ain't nobody got time for that. Metuz.
Yeah, the thing is, he dropped a weapon, and now Angel doesn't have one. So he dropped a weapon, and this would have effectively given everybody on his team an assault rifle, or the AWP. So that save could have put them in such a better position right now.
This guy linked a mouse hole in chat.
That was me.
Yeah, I called you this guy.
Oh, yeah, I'm that guy? I love being that guy.
Oh, look for the smoke. Look for the smoke.
I'm looking.
Can
Oh, wait.
Kevin hear us?
Yeah, but he's ahead. He's in the future, remember. Launders' mind has just exploded.
That was Keanu Reeves, if ever I've heard it.
So, yeah, that was pretty good.
I know Kung Fu.
Dennis and Oscar. Dennis brings out Oscar. Dennis with that op here. Stico finding Chris J, trying to stop him, but gets caught in the open in transition. Chris J shoots him down. Here's Kucher, still in shadow. Now moving back up on the ladder with the jukes. Caught off guard, though, by Nico. Knew exactly what was going on. There's Simple on fire, but still hitting headshots. One-on-one right now. Both these guys with a kill for the last round of the half. Will it be 10-5? Will it be 9-6?
Two better than 1v1 right now.
Simple no kit, though. There
Two
might
top
be one
fraggers.
near the site. I'm not sure. He's working his way down to check out the site. Will he see the firebox? Expecting reverse ticket. Touches the bomb and, yeah, just didn't guess correctly. Nico behind the firebox the whole time.
He was like, Nico's not going to play Firebox on me. Not Nico. Nico wouldn't do that. That's what he was thinking. He could have just cleared it, but
That's what Nico was thinking, but Nico was thinking one step further.
yeah, Nico was like, he's not gonna think I'll play Firewalks on him.
That's like the scene.
He wouldn't do that.
It's like the scene from The Princess Bride with the poison in the goblets.
The most spammable, obvious spot. Nico knows that's he has time to get somewhere. He went right to Firebox. That was next gen. That was low key next gen. Simple's triggered. Yeah,
I knew what some
I
of those
clicked that
things
link
meant.
and my skins are gone. Hello.
Yo, didn't your mom teach you not to click links?
No. My mom's still on an iPad. Hasn't moved up to laptop. quite
Can't even
yet.
click links. So looking at Mirage, we can put up some of the stats here at halftime since they are taking a little while to ready up. So looking at who are the standout performers here? Is that no? I was like, is that correct? That's so many kills, but no. Simple still with a lot of kills. I was looking at his 31 from Cobble and 17 here in the first half of Mirage. 15 on Oscar, 13 on Kucher, Angela at 9, Stico at 6. And then looking over at Mousesports, they were able to grab themselves 6 rounds, winning those last 2. And of course, the last one coming down to the 1v1 with Nico, who had 11 frags, most on his team. And then, yeah, I mean, people can read lesser kills for the rest of the members. So Nico playing pretty well, and definitely Simple and Oscar carrying their weight.
I think Mousesports will do well on CT side. Maybe a reverse. Wait, who picked the last map? Mouse picked
Mousesports.
HellRaisers picked Cobble. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, Mousesports picked Mirage. So.
Mousesports? You want to raise the mouse out of the hole?
I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. That's kind of just what I thought Launders was going to say on accident, but he didn't.
No, I don't make mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. So what do we got on the box score here presented by Alpha Draft? Looking at the ADR, of course. I mean, you see the kills that Simple and Oscar have. Usually goes hand in hand with some explosive ADR. So they're both in the they got S, maybe S plus ratings on the ADR Launders to take the Metal Gear Solid 5.
No one plays like
it's not
Smash Bros is superior.
It is. I'm gonna be honest. Metal Gear Solid 5 was actually not very good. Or at least I didn't like it. I feel like the controls and the gameplay were the best it's ever been, but I just didn't like it. Anyway, 118 will round up a little bit for Simple on the ADR, and why not the same for Oscar? 107 for him. The highest is only 80 for Nico, so quite a bit lower. But still, I mean, the 6 rounds, starting on the T side, you can't really ask for more than that. If they were offered that without having to play the first half, they probably would have taken it.
Maybe.
Also, 5 first kills for Oscar on that first half.
Huge.
Not too bad at all.
Yeah, that is huge.
Let's see if we can keep that up here as the roles reverse. Mousesports and CT. I agree with Launders. I think that Mousesports will be really solid on this side. So it's important that HellRaisers take this pistol and give themselves a good start. Nico's going to go for the early pick. What a shot that is onto Stico. They are going to answer back though from the terrorist. Nico lands another one looking for a third. He's not going to get it. Oscar too fast on his USP. But now here comes the push from the terrorist. The CT's reacting quickly. Bomb is about to be planted from Angel. Next could get the frag afterwards, but he's a couple seconds out. And now the retake coming in from the CTs.
Yeah, Chris J does have a kit. Oh, Simple? Sounded like he got dinked. Oh man, jumps into Sandwich with him. Chris J finds that frag. Got B to peek out and bring down Angel. They know where Oscar is. He's up top in Palace. Can they get him to come out? Chris J is going to get on the bomb. Got B, though, the one left to protect the diffuser, but had no HP, so Oscar will get them both.
I mean, Chris J had health. He just got destroyed.
Yeah, well, he was on the bomb though, trying to get that defuse in.
Oh, he got off when when Oscar peaked, and then yeah, just got ripped. Oscar wins another pistol round against all odds. Nico coming out with two opening kills right there, and then obviously getting traded out by Oscar, and then Oscar goes on to get 2 more kills. So these guys are beasts. I think, and he came around that corner pre-firing it, knowing that Nico was going to stay up there aggressively. If he didn't, he probably would have got killed.
Ooh, Nico, that's gotta hurt the feels. Very nearly had the frag onto Angel, but just slightly off on the Mac 10. As soon as you close range, it's gonna rip you to shreds. Bomb still in transit through mid, and suddenly it's all on Dennis with a P250. He spotted the first player of Oscar, but as soon as he doesn't connect the first couple bullets, he's pretty much a dead man, and HellRaisers do move ahead 5 rounds now to 11-6. Mousesports will be able to buy next round. Looks like he's going to go for a couple pistol upgrades here.
Yeah, this is actually now starting to look bleak considering HellRaisers did clutch that pistol again. And I think that it, like, I don't know, Mousesports could win out on rifle round, but it's going to take a lot of fortitude mentally from their perspective because they've got to put together rounds in a row. Again, there's that issue of, you know, having to reinvent yourself, not being able to use such a static defense while also using a dynamic one that works.
Well, Angel pulled out a jumping Mac 10, found another man, got a 2K. Gob B peeking out in the window. Oh, it was actually Nex that got that frag on Oscar. Gob B just going down. He was the distraction, and Nex finding another. Picked up a Molotov here. Still hasn't found a rifle yet. I think that was an MP7 laying next to him. Oh! There's also a Terra standing right there, and man, even as an observer with X-ray on, Simple kind of scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, I just pooped my pants. Having a giggle there, mate?
A little bit. I'm having a giggle.
Oh my gosh.
So I think Simple, it stands to right, probably will keep the Scout. No, he's actually going to drop it. I was going to say, maybe keep the Scout because of that ridiculous performance, but then I realized that was on CT side, where you can jump up from the van on B apps and just wreck people. There's not really as much opportunities to that. Maybe in mid, if you want to jump over the mid boxes and try and land headshots into mid window, but he goes for the AK instead. A bit surprised at that. I thought he may have kept the Scout, but HellRaisers have the 6-round advantage, and Mousesports, this is a huge round for them. I've got to say, like, if they lose this, they're back into a dire situation, and the rounds are slipping away.
Well, Angel's very, very blind. Nico capitalizing on that, pushing through the smokes, finds a frag to underpass. Now Chris J striking into confusion, finds Oscar, and Stiko even taking quite a bit of damage. Will fire back, realizing where those bullets are coming from, and while he will not miss his mark, he finds Nico. He does find a frag. But still, they're in a tough position. Mousesports with the man advantage, 4-on-3 right now as they shift back to the A site.
Mousesports often play 2-2 when, yeah, most of the time you lose a player on B, you're playing 3-1, or you lose a player at A, excuse me. And here we are, the rotate with our extra media and then rotate spot, so they're ready for an A hit right now. But oh no, Dennis, Steady A actually goes down with a rotate from CT, but it is 3v3.
Huge frag from Stiko. Very quick reaction speed as well. There's a slight gap in the smoke, and Nex makes the most of that. That smoke almost bakes him to death as well. Like, you're assuming that, okay, the smoke's down, we're good to go, and then suddenly Nex just pops you through it.
Yeah, it's more than just like a pretty good smoke. It's like, or a pretty bad smoke. It's a counterproductive smoke. It's one that you would throw on CT side if you could just throw it consistently, because you can just sit there, know that no one's going to shoot you, and take 3 shots.
Absolutely. Big round for Mousesports, though. They do just about take it, but obviously HellRaisers can rebuy. No real issues there.
Yep. Getting that first rifle is very important for them. If HellRaisers took that, that might have just been the momentum they would have needed to close this out on the T side. But no, not quite the case. Mousesports staying alive. They will not be easy to conquer here. I was a bit worried when Dennis got caught out, kind of switching which box he was behind in the A site, but another take. This time Dennis in shadow. He will bring down Stiko. He finds that first kill, and there's also Nico, who will not be able to bring down Angel, but Dennis is there for the second. And just like that, Simple and Oscar left to try to pick up the pieces of this round that has fallen apart. Oscar with the hits Gob B, but doing so shows exactly where he is. Tries to spam through the boards, find a shot without having to risk anything. It would have been pretty nuts, but it doesn't happen. And oh god, Chris J hitting that jump so easily.
It's not hard.
I mean, it's actually not that hard. I thought it was a lot harder than it was until I landed it a few times, but I am nowhere near consistent on it. So
the really big myth about a lot of these jumps is that people think they're just really far, or some are farther than others. The truth is, it's either like in a situation like that, you just have to jump late. and it's all
Yeah.
about jumping late. It has nothing to do with how far you jump. You'll be able to make that jump like with half of your full jump if you jump late enough.
Yeah,
Nice picks.
it's all the timing on the jump for sure. And you got to carry your speed through the window, right? Like you can't hit your head
That's what I mean.
on the top. That's the hardest part.
That's the only part.
Oh, Nico doesn't care about that fire. He wants that P250 wing shot.
Pretty gun. Pretty. Probably the best skin, I would say, out of the last case.
The PD50?
It's either that
I
or
like
the
it a lot.
USP.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good shout, actually. Yeah, USP's the nicest. It's
I
stupid.
thought. Wait. Wasn't the FAMAS really nice?
The
the
Survivor
survivor
Z
one.
was pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'm
Decent
big
case.
fan of the green marine Scar 20. You know, I was super pumped when I opened that. I was like, damn, this is really what I wanted. You know, not Shadow Daggers.
You
What am
being
I-
sarcastic, mate.
Of course. /S. Oh, look at Angel! They're lining up for him. He almost finds two.
Oh,
Does that could have been a triple? Very nearly so. Gabi finally puts Angel out of the round and will maintain that advantage. 3-on-2, but a couple of them are pretty hurt. It's a lot of responsibility for, I guess, Deco, and a little bit less, but still more on Gabi since they've got the HP here.
Chris J just receding back into CT, knowing that they have a really good chance to win this round. And wow, that almost was a risk there. It's like I was able to get that frag.
That would have been huge for HellRaisers if Stico gets that, for sure. Next may still end up falling. No, he's not. There's two players. Oh, yeah, he will actually end up falling, but Godby was there to answer back straight away. So Mousesports, after going 3 rounds behind, have picked up 4 back-to-back. And HellRaisers have a decision to make here. They do have almost full round loss bonus coming in.
Yeah, no reason. They could just half armor, or not
Yeah.
even.
So I was expecting to see some armors, some upgraded pistols. They can buy up next round.
Yeah. 4 of them actually managed to afford full armor and still have a lot of money left over, so. Yeah, like it said, you can still win a round. It's still going to take some luck, and you're going to have to hit your first kill more often than not, but it's very possible when you're nuts at the game.
Just the one flash for HellRaisers as well, which is in the hands of Angel. I think that has just been used. So
Yep.
here comes the force in, but Nex doesn't really bother too much about that. He's still landing headshots.
Does have to switch out to that USP. He'll be brought down by Kucher. Can they get the bomb down? That would be nice. I mean, they'll have enough money regardless in the next round, even with this buy, but bomb money is always going to be pretty nice. I don't think you turn it away if you have that option. And yeah, with that, unable to clear the rest of the site. It's just simple. Doesn't have the bomb lurking around the other side of the map. Maybe wanting to save? No, what he doesn't want to save. I was thinking this armor, but of course he would have no money to buy anything. So still trying to find some kills, get an exit. Maybe find Chris J. Oh, he definitely finds Chris J.
Triggered.
Yep.
So triggered.
I love that word so much.
Still waiting around. Realizing he might be hunted here. Although I'm not really sure why. It's not like he has anything. He didn't get the op.
Yeah, every kill's crucial there for Simple as well. You know, we're kind of playing off that round as being a comfortable one for Mousesports, obviously, but going through to the longer haul, you know, in 3 or 4 rounds' time when Mousesports is starting to get neck and neck with HellRaisers as well. Because I'm assuming this is going to go back and forth before the end of this. I can't see Mousesports just winning out from here,
Yeah,
like
right.
a 16-12. So every single weapon that's taken away is actually pretty important. So Simple did a decent enough job there, picking off the frag onto Chris J. Here comes the buy. Oscar has no armor with his AWP.
Round 28, HellRaisers are going to force up and win.
That next level,
That is quite a predict. That's like a prophecy.
pretty much.
So we'll
If
keep
you
an eye out for
if you
that.
end up being correct, can you give me the lottery numbers, please? I could do it making a few
Yeah,
million.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sick.
Well, this is
Whoa.
hilarious.
my
Shot in the
goodness.
butt.
Like, 2 people, like, at higher elevation than
I've-
you'd ever be on the map.
No one's ever. We're the first person to ever witness that. The first people to ever witness that duel in the history of CS:GO.
Like, you think that something like that maybe happened in Silver, but no one in Silver knows how to get in either of those spots. So.
Exactly. That was funny.
Bomb dropped in no man's land, so that's going to force Kucher to go back and pick that up. That leaves Simple by himself for a while. He's isolated. Chris J, is he going to expect him to be up on top of that box? I really don't think he will. This is such a good position in this kind of scenario.
What a spot.
Oh no, they're not gonna see each other. Oh.
How did that just happen? This has been the strangest round of CS I've seen in quite some time.
Run away, Jay.
He's going to get shot in the back as well. Triggered.
Oh.
he's so triggered.
Yeah,
I didn't just hear the table being smashed. I heard his monitor being thrown out the window as well after that one.
He doesn't know how it's possible. That is something you have to watch a demo to see, and wow, HellRaisers actually win that. Wow, HellRaisers win that round. That's sinking in right now. I'm triggered. That's crazy. Yeah, that's so just weird, you know? Like, he's up on the sight box, scoped in the entire time, doesn't even unscope. And Chris J is on the opposite side of the sight box. Leaves CT, comes back, and there's a man in CT, like... I'm not gonna say it again.
Oh! What? Woo! What? That was just... Nico...
2 headshots with that from that far through
right,
the fire.
With the A4, pretty much while moving. No way he even saw that player. That had to be purely timing, and Nico's just like, you know what? For Chris J, right? That was probably the battle cry on this round.
That was like the kind of kill you'd see in a Michael Bay movie.
That's like my matchmaking experience when trying to work a ramp.
Long range through the fire from the hero.
Yep.
And the HellRaisers, after picking up that round somehow with Simple, are broke. They're absolutely broke.
Wow, that was such a fast round too.
Mm-hmm. That first pick off.
Nico's a god.
Yeah, he is a god. He is such a god.
Look at the scores as well between the two teams. Like, it's so neck and neck. No one's really outshining here.
Yeah,
like,
they've
to the
just been
extent
great
of
matchup.
carrying. It's just everybody's been having their moments. Nico again with the opening pick. This time it's against the Nico. It's not quite as impressive, but still. I'd be interested to see his first kills.
I got that. 4.
Nice.
So 5 now.
I assume that the majority of those have been on CT side as well, so he's having a similar kind of half to how Oscar did.
Keep
on
asking
his
deeper
CT
questions, are you?
I like to go deeper.
Should have laughed at that. Sorry. It's probably really loud too.
It's all good.
I'm working on
I'm
getting
pretty sure
it.
he did. I don't think that Mousesports had a great deal of opening picks on their T side. I think most of them were held by HellRaisers. Here we go. Speaking of HellRaisers, Angel's managed to sneak his way in, and Chris J is having one of those days.
He's so triggered.
He's so done with life at this point, and Angel gets the second frag.
I wouldn't even be
Surely not
surprised if he
outrageous.
just leaves the server.
Oh my! What is going on?
Oh my gosh. Embarrassed Jay.
Yo, is this the round that HellRaisers forced up and won?
No, you said 28.
Did I?
You did.
I'm triggered.
Oh my god, not as much
But-
as Chris J.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Poor Chris, dude. He walks right by his teammate.
That's the thing. Like, there'll be some harsh words said between them, I'm sure. Like, how the hell did that guy get through jungle?
He just really just didn't want to get knifed, you know, like that kind of thing can happen once in a while, but after like the past like so many rounds,
So many awkward rounds for Chris
it's,
J.
I honestly have never I've never seen it be Chris's just like
He's the one that
fault.
died on the cat fence
Like who
too, right?
sits on the sight box scoped in
Yeah.
for 30 seconds?
That's it,
Simple.
exactly.
John
Simple.
triple. Yeah, simple.
Simple does that.
Really, from Chris J's perspective, I can't fault him for any of these kind of rounds where he's died.
Honestly. Someone said bad communication, but it's like he leaked con. Yeah, he did leak con. He has to apologize for that, but that can happen because you're watching connector, but you're also like Palace and a ramp floater if your teammates need you. So it's really difficult. All you can do is apologize and say, you know, like this is the one moment I wasn't watching connector or something.
The only way it's Chris J's fault is if someone calls, I don't have your jungle, and then he's just
Yeah.
like, what's up? I'm still
doesn't
gonna
yeah,
look
it
through
doesn't
window.
budge.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
that's Chris J's fault. But
That's also true.
obviously, we don't know what's said on
Maybe
TS
Chris J
and
was
judging
like,
by-
if I get knifed in the back, he deserves it. You know? You don't know.
Well, Mousesports have started well in this round, and the fact of the matter is they're only a couple of steps away from losing. So again, the pressure's back on. They have to win this.
Nice shot.
Very
such a
nice.
Nice shot.
Yeah. That does give HellRaisers a glimmer of hope now. These 3v2s, like if you just come into this, you're like, okay, CTs have the huge advantage, yeah, but the thing on Mirage is you have to stack those players thin. So if HellRaisers push together, it should effectively be a 2 versus 1, and then a potential bomb plant. And from there on in, anything can happen. They both have decent utility. Oh, that missed shot could be huge, though. Chris J somehow lives to find the shot, and that was crucial. Wow. Second kill for him.
He's back.
That was amazing.
If that first shot lands, though, Chris J's dead, then the bomb plant comes in. Everything could have been so much different.
Yeah. I'm happy for him, you know, because
he deserves a bit of fortune.
Yeah, he deserves.
I don't know. I was kind of hoping he'd get knifed again.
You're evil.
You know.
Who was that? Stiko coming up cat with the op? I mean, missing that shot onto Chris J. No, I think Oscar's already dead. I'm pretty sure it was Stiko.
Oh.
I mean, so that hurt, though. I mean, that would have...
Chris just had really good repositioning, though. After that, he went,
I mean, after that, the shots were nuts.
Yeah.
And, of course, after that, the rotations were most likely coming over, too, so...
Oh, yeah, you didn't even need to kill the second guy.
Yeah, I mean, back to what Metuz said, right? You know, you got 2 people up on HellRaisers, Mousesports have 3, but you know they're most likely kind of spread out 1-1-1.
Oh, Angel's so smart. Saw that flash that Nico's been throwing, and...
Where's this boost at? Oh, back onto the camp box here. It's gonna be going up this time, or not going up? Maybe we're scared of the smoke. Next is like, bro, jump. Oh. The funny thing is, if Gob had just, or Gob B had just got up there, or the first jumper earlier, or even stayed on it over that smoke, I mean, he maybe would have got the kill. Hard to say. A lot of variables. Chris J missing that shot will retreat back into jungle, but Dennis still under the shadow, but we'll give that away. The pop flash catches Kucher. Dennis unable to connect. Oh my gosh, I felt he was like almost clicking mouse 1 through the floorboards, but it didn't come out. Chris J with 2 beautiful shots. Will he find the third? He doesn't need to. Next moving in gets a double kill, and we're tied up once again, 14-14.
Another fantastic round from Chris J. Yeah, and sometimes you do those boosts, man, and you just, you know, it was a good idea, and then you want to do it, but then you mess it up. You come back to it 5 seconds later, and you think to yourself, is this a good idea anymore? And sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. In that situation, I think, you know, he was relatively safe until he committed to his spray, and then he could have ducked. He could have, as soon as he saw the offer, not taken a shot at all, and just hid, but thought he could hit that first bullet, and, you know, he would have looked fine if he did, but sometimes he pays for it.
Woo! Oh man!
Wow.
Clean up.
Just like that.
Clean up on aisle mid.
We said this before as well. The importance of this matchup, and Mousesports are just 1 round away from claiming at least 1 point. Well, it would be 1 point. HellRaisers won the first map, and coming through into the last few games of this season, this could be crucial. This 1 map, this 1 round, could be everything. But
this could knock them both out.
It certainly could. Yeah, depending on how the rest of these games go. So a lot of pressure on both teams. There's still enough weapons for HellRaisers to take us into overtime. You can't count them out either. And Chris J has 8 a bullet. I assume that's from the scout of Oscar through mid. Lots of damage being exchanged, but nobody falling. There we go. Finally, Kucher is going to break the deadlock and take down the first frag, but Stiko gets instantly traded out. And again, jungle has been pushed through from HellRaisers. Oscar not able to get the frag. Has the grenade in his hands. And the bomb should go down on A site as well. So it's going to be a rough one for Mousesports, but they definitely have the utility to bring this back.
Simple. He really likes this spot. If he knows he can get here when it's covered, it's not a bad idea. But of course, I mean, it really wasn't covered. They can still come up the stairs. It's such a hard position to stop them. And it looks like the retake is going to be pretty successful. A lot of players really, really low, but the flashes, the smoke, stopping Oscar from getting kills. Nice shot onto Next, but unfortunately it's Mousesports. Not saying unfortunately it's Mousesports. From HellRaiser's perspective in the last kill there.
Biascaster reported.
Gosh, all right.
Yo, their total health on that round was like less than 100.
Yeah, it was really low. That's what I'm saying. And unfortunately for Oscar in that situation, that bomb had already been defused because I thought there was some hope after he hit that 1 dig.
Wow, so that was, you know, splitting maps there is...
Yeah, full 60 rounds.
Is that just like tragic?
It might be tragic.
For both teams, yeah. I'd say he'll be happy with that, though. Flip side, they'll be delighted with that result.
Right.
Yeah, speaking of flip side, what are their... I want to look at flip side right now. I can't really put this on stream, so apologies to that, but I want to see flip side head-to-heads versus either of these teams. I'm pretty sure flip side got wrecked by HR, didn't they? Yeah. HellRaisers beat Flipside 2-0. Oh my, yeah. Flipside lost to both of these teams decisively. So, I guess kind of gaining some ground on them, the fact that they split maps between themselves.
G2 will also be happy with that as well, because they're in the running. So, it doesn't necessarily make either team happy.
G2 beat Flipside 2-0. Now looking at G2 up against Flipside. Oh, G2 lost to Flipside 0-2. So maybe I had that backwards. Sorry, Flipside beat G2 Kingwin 2-0. They beat Mousesports 2-0. And where's the HellRaisers game? They tied. So G2 Kingwin HellRaisers tied. I think, Vince, we cast that one like a couple days ago, right?
We did, yeah.
So, okay, I'm glad I don't have to decide how these ties are broken, because it's not going to be easy, I don't think.
Right down to the wire.
The standings. I don't think the standings have quite updated. Everything's being a little slow today. But what we can see, I mean, HellRaisers, Mousesports going into this 4-1-5, 4-2-1. With 13 points, 9 points, but you can see there's 4 more games played by HellRaisers. 2 losses for Mousesports will kind of hurt. Is HellRaisers done? How many games do they have? 9, 10? I think HellRaisers has 1 more game. So Mousesports... No, actually, that should finish it because it hasn't updated. That was it for HellRaisers. They have 14 points, and that is easily closed on by Mousesports, I think, with, 3 more games?
Yep. How's your flip side play? They must be around
flip side 9, 10. I think they need 1 more.
One more,
Kingwin
right?
is
Okay.
at 8, 9, 10. They need 1 more as well.
Okay.
Kingwin has to play Lounge Gaming, so you'd probably expect the 2-0 there. And Flipside has to play Lounge Gaming, so Lounge Gaming has actually... You favor both these teams 2-0 against Lounge Gaming, but Lounge Gaming could really stand up and almost decide if they were to take a map off of one of those teams who would go.
Yeah, but also Lounge Gaming are nearly at the bottom of the leaderboard, so they need to win games desperately to stay in the Pro League. So there's a lot resting on these games, not just for victory to go into LAN, but also to keep yourself in the running for potentially the next LAN that's around the corner.
My sphincter is tight.
Yeah, it really
Mine
should
too.
be. You know what? Mine 3? I don't know. Mousesports has to play eFrag, which won't be like trivial, right? eFrag could definitely take a map off of them. Mousesports still has probably the hardest match, Titan, to play. So maybe it won't be so easy for them to get those 4 points to catch up. I guess 3 points? I don't know. I'm tired of doing math because schedules hasn't quite updated. But also playing Lounge Gaming. It's just Lounge Gaming has a lot of games to play. So they can definitely do some damage here to the teams trying to get into that 3rd spot. But all said and done for the day. That's the European coverage. I think North America will resume again at, I want to say, it's usually 8 p.m. Actually, I can probably put it up. I have the power, guys.
Emo?
What's today? I don't know what today is. Today's Tuesday? It must be because I'm still here. NMBGG versus Winter Fox is the one Pro League we've got. That's at 11 p.m. And I think at 10 p.m. Eastern, we are starting things off with a CEVO main match, so you can come early for that. Scout out the scene, see what other talent is there. I think it's Leader 1 versus some other team. I'm too lazy to scroll up. But there is going to be North American action tonight, so make sure to come back to the stream. Hopefully you've had a blast here for EU. Hopefully you didn't get too triggered, as that seemed to be a bit of a theme today. Thank you for that, Launders.
What?
Totally zoned out.
Launders is like, stop this, wrap it up. And I will. We're wrapping it up. I've been Helium. With me, Launders. Metuz as well, the Australian.
Nice trigger.
We're out. Peace.
Peace.